since humans are addicted to the tangible, they're addicted to this. It's very good to speak that way, to speak in things they understand. What were we saying?
You were talking about Jesus and parables.
Oh yes, no, before that.
You were talking about just how, okay, you were talking about how as children we see our parents as being miserable because they just get up and go to work. But
Okay, so, because if you've ever looked and you've ever noticed, this is not new. Like, this has been going on since the beginning. The parents' generation understands something, the kids challenge that, the parents see them as rebellious, the kids see them as, my parents want to be back. So it's the same thing. It happens every place where what used to make you happy no longer does. So, that's why, artwork and sometimes music and poetry are able to work on dual levels where it's something familiar with something a little new and unfamiliar, and it helps bridge the gap for us to move forward. Since, as I said, interchangeable radio stations, you might want to call it, come pick up, information. How do I put this? So the universe is it's like, how do you explain Facebook when you've never seen Facebook? You would understand that. I may just have to show this to you in your dreams.
Okay.
Some of these things that
I don't expect to get it or understand it all right now.
Okay. I just know it's like one of those things, all you need is one little, and you're just like, what was I missing, right? You think channeling's this crazy thing, and then you step into it, it's a little weird, just like when you learn to ride a bicycle, and you kind of stumble around, you're a little fearful, and then you finally get it, and you're like, what was I thinking? I should have been doing this all along. Okay, so it's kind of like that. So don't let this world fool you. While it's beautiful and it's great, there are many other places. If you wish to go, you may go. What I was going to say, I'm sorry, we don't have the same thoughts similar to a human. A human likes to stay on track.
I'm all over the place.
And really, humans see that as bad, but it's actually more of reality.
Yeah.
Reality is feeling and thought as they come, not so much. See, it's. Now, of course, I'm speaking in more of a, even though we are genderless, I'm speaking more of in a female sense. So while I could translate in a orderly, logical manner, because there's always both going on at the same time, what this world needs, in your world, is a little bit more of just free-flowing to bring us back to balance. So I appreciate that you, and they appreciate that you, that you don't demand staying on track, which
That's
allows
right.
you to be, it really allows you to be. But I do remember that you had asked about the gal that would like to speak with us, and
Asked about the gal?
your friend that would like to speak to us.
Oh, Jen.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is what I was trying to say. I'm sorry,
Okay.
it just comes.
Okay, yeah.
That's just how our thoughts come.
Yeah.
I was saying, I'm putting in some feeling memory.
Right, yeah.
Beware of who you do this with.
Okay.
The beauty about the internet is you can shoot a video and you still have a little bit of that.
Distance.
That's right. When we are here in this form, it's a little different. And we are at the energy vibration of peace and love. So it's not in our duty, should I say, to argue, to defend ourselves. We don't have to defend ourselves. Truth is truth. And to physically defend ourselves, I might add. So I just want you to be mindful, both of you, and I will
You want us to
have
feel it?
them give this to you. So you create that safe space.
Right.
Okay. So, which is what, because this can be a little weird, because they're used to Katie having a certain voice, having, obviously integrating with her.
Yeah.
Each time we come through, so we're learning, her movements and her, so as what Corey said, it's important, Katie, that you can learn to mask a little bit and make it look like it's still you talking. So people can be more accepting, because they don't,
You have to be pretty open.
you do.
Yeah. But I know that, okay, so at first when we started doing this, I was excited, and so was Katie, and we just want to talk, and then I started to say, wait, not everybody is open to this, but I know that Jen has spoken with the channel before, so, and it's not so much that she would even need it, it's just that I think that it encourages Katie to explore her gifts.
Yes, Katie's she's just one of those people that she just wants everybody to know when she knows, and part of it is that control side of her, that needs that validation, where it's coming from a source of control rather than a source of allowing.
Right.
So it's very important that as you step into new powers that you're responsible with them. So this is why it's important that you listen to your feelings, so help kind of guide you and let you kind of understand where you should be going with such